Hi. I just. What's the connection like? Hi, Kerry. How's it going? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Right, let me just check on here, see what the connection is like. I just thought I'd come on because go and eat your dinner. Honestly, it's like I've got a full-on kid. What? Yeah. Okay, my cat is definitely reacting to the full moon. Let's just put it that way. Right. So I thought I would just come in and do a message. I'm not going to be here for that long. If you just want to check the Gemini full moon read I've done, I'll put it here. Go. No. She's such a brat. Right. Come here. Come and sing with mommy. I know. Say hi. Say hi, Simba. Hi. Okay, are you sitting then? Are you going to sit down? Are you going to sit down? Sit down then. Right, okay. So let's do a message. If you want a message, let's go. Let me put this on. Hi, Christina. Hi, Dean. Hi, Kerry. Okay, just ignore the cat. She's crazy. How are we all feeling in the full moon? How are we feeling? Who's a Gemini in the house? Okay, that's actually clear. That's actually good. So, like I said, I have actually done a read, and the people who've listened to it have said it's an amazing read. Yes, please like the video. That helps. Let me get the read because you can watch it after. I just thought I'd jump on and see what the vibe is. Okay. So, where is this? I'm just going to link it for anybody who wants to watch it. So anyone who wants to watch this full moon one I've done, you'll really like it. Okay, let's go. Click the like button, please. Jesus. Okay, right. Okay. Hi, Luna. Oh, I see. A lot's been going on. Right, so the link at the top is the new website. So anybody who wants to read, you can check out the full moon reads. There's different reads. I'm going to be bringing ancestors, past life. A lot of people are after those reads at the moment. So again, you don't have to book, but go just check it out. You can also buy a gift. So if there's family who really would like that, it's a nice gift. It's a little extra gift. And then the YouTube is the video I did today. It's a really cool video. So if you're struggling or you just want guidance, go check it out. Okay, so let's do a you can click the super chat if you want a personal message. Like I said, if you want to book your full moon read, it's in the website at the top. And then the other one is free. Okay, so I want to get 2026 done because we're nearly there. So I'm going to really try this weekend. I think what I'll do is instead of doing weeklies next week, I'll do the 2026 because I'm just not going to have the time to do 2026 in the weeklies. So I think I'm going to try to get 26 done, okay? What do we think? Do we want weeklies or do we want 26? Make a choice. You girls only got so much energy. Ignore the state of me, I just got a shower. Like literally 10 seconds ago. Okay, so just like the video for me, please, if you don't mind. Who wants to start off the messages? Like I said, you can show appreciation, drop a super chat, just show support, click the like button, share the YouTube, so share this video I've done today because I did it last minute. You can see how tired I am, but I thought I'll just get this message out there for them because I know it'll help. Okay. Right. So start off just at the pit, just start off, someone start off. Where it is, we've got these cards, so we'll use these cards for general messages. Okay, so the full moon, that's what this is for, right? Okay, so the full moon, okay. What is the message, please? What is the message? So you've got 6 of fire, so that's for Luna. The message here is the 6 of fire is moving towards victory. So there's something with this full moon where you can really move towards victory. So 6 of wands can be fame, it can be people paying attention to your work, but the full moon for you is saying move forward because what you're doing is going to be victorious, it's going to be received well. Not everyone's feeling depressed because it's a full moon. Some people might be feeling excited. It just depends on the individual, right? But some Geminis have got very, very deep work to do, and until that work is done, they're going to keep hitting blocks. They're going to keep hitting sabotage. I think you're going to keep encountering the darkness that you've been encountering because you're not doing the work. So the frequency is the same. But some Geminis, I think they have been doing the work this year and they kind of have had enough, and so they're moving forward. Okay, it just depends on the Gemini. There you go. So I think the message here is if you are doing the work, the message here is you're going to be rewarded. So that's amazing because the six of wands is moving towards victory. In other words, it all pays off. So but if you've done the work, you deserve the rewards. So. Good for you, babe. Okay, anyone else? Let's go. Like the video, like I said, I can't stay for long. I just thought I'd pop in because I wasn't sure if people were going to be like all over the place, but people seem fine. It is a Thursday, and it is early, so But yeah, I think what I'll do is this weekend I'll do 2026. We'll just forget the weeklies now because it is holiday season. People are kind of, I think I'll try my best to do them. Okay. Okay, the female unknown. Okay, so a message for you for this full moon. Let's take a look. So I get with you, there's things you're not looking at. So you had the Ten of Swords reversed and the Two of Fire. You've got things you need to work out. I think there's things you're burying. Ten of Swords reversed is often where we're kind of not confronting certain thoughts or we're not confronting certain belief systems, maybe. And then this is for the female unknown. And then the Two of Wands is where we're stuck between worlds because we're not making a concrete choice, right? This is the problem with Gemini. That is a problem with Gemini. Gemini is kind of like they want the best of all worlds. But at some point, you've got to commit to life. At some point, you've got to make a decision, right? Is it this or is it this? That's the problem with Gemini. So I think there's something with this with you where, because you find peace there. I've met a lot of poor people that are at peace. And it's because they're not trying to aim for anything else. They're not trying to be rich. There's something about making a decision once and for all. Because when you're constantly sitting between worlds and you're constantly living double dealing, you're in confliction. Whereas when you accept, then you're good. Kerry, that's a super chat, so you need to just click the super chat and I'll take a look for you. What? Yap. She's so funny. Okay, come sit down then. She's mad because I came in here to come and talk to yous and I'm not letting her sit and snuggle me. I know, I just told them. She's like angry. You're most welcome. Like I said, so for I know this one's really talkative. She's just like yap. She tells you off. She has conversations with the cats in the street. She's crazy. Come and sit down with me then. Come on then. I'll stay there. I'll go in the living room. Okay. So for the female unknown, if you go watch the video I've just put up, that'll really help you. So if you go watch the one I've just done, I think that will also give you further guidance. Okay, personal questions are super chat. So click the super chat, donate whatever amount you want, and I'll take a look at your personal question. Oh, did you watch it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Wait, come and sit on me then. Come, come, come. Yap, 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 yap. Yap, yap, yap. Sit down, sit down. Having a tough time at the minute, crashed my car. Sorry, Anne. I hope you're okay. Was you injured or just crashed the car? I mean, either one is bad. Either one is bad, but obviously a crash car and an injury is much worse than a crash car, right? Um, looks like a panda cat. Yeah, she looks like she belongs in the wilderness in the cold. Yep, 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 yep. Stop scratching. Stop scratching. Okay, go down then. Hmm? And she turns her back on me like she's so sassy. She's like a human. She literally gets in a mood and turns her back on me like, okay. No, go away. Go away. Go away. Yeah. Okay, right. Who else wants a message? Come on, because I can't stay longer. Just wants to pop in and see you, see how people was. Maybe she's a Leo. She's definitely sassy. She's something. Um, but yeah, she's like that. She demands attention, and she's just crazy. Sorry, Leos, I'm not saying you demand attention. Just walk right into it there, didn't I? I'm a Libra. Yeah, it doesn't just have to be Gemini. You just can ask a question if you know. Okay. Okay, what are we seeing for Debbie, please? I feel like you need to there's some action that you need to take. You need to kind of strategize about a situation. Maybe you want something. So this is for Debbie. But you're coming up reverse. Like I feel like you're in a situation where you need to take action, but you're not getting strategy. You're not like that's what Libras are like, right? They weigh up the pros and cons. You're coming up as like stagnant mentally, something like that. Hi Campros, you're most welcome. Does that make sense? I feel like there's an action you need to take or something you need to do, and Libras are very good at this, right? Libras are very good at like weighing up the pros and cons, like, but you need to get your mind right. Yeah, you need to get your mind right. That's what I'm getting. That's a problem with those air signs. We can really create a mental prison, whether it be, a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius, like we can really create a mental prison. People talk about intelligence, but intelligence for intelligence is dumbness. So you can be super intelligent, but if you don't know how to use your mind properly and like your thoughts properly, you're kind of just intelligent dumb. Does this make sense? Like you're kind of just stupid. Like, and that's worse. Like there's dumb people. There's people who are plain dumb, like they don't know how to think. I think it's worse to be intelligent and like not know how to use that intelligence. Um, and I don't mean dumb. I just mean like people who are not that cognitively elevated. They're not that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like they don't think too much. It's kind of they just live primally. But I think when you're someone who's intelligent but you don't know how to take your thoughts, it's like a form of torture. You become almost imprisoned. Like it's just air signs. It's just what we have to deal with. Hi, Noan. How's it been, babe? How's life going? Totally outsmart us. Yeah, sabotage. That's it. You know. Doing anything too much, but yeah, just thinking for thinking, but not thinking at all as well. Um, But I think also like we're coming towards the end of 2025. I think a lot of people are in reflection mode, not just Gemini. It's just a full moon in Gemini tonight. Can you click the like button for me, please? Thank you, babe. Come on, it's free. Just click the like button because more people come in. Okay, if you want another free message, just say me. If you want a super chat, you just click the dollar, drop a donation, and I'll take a look. Uh, I'm just tired. I think in general, like I don't like winter. I'm not like a winter person. Like, people who are like, whip the winter. I'm like, okay, do you? I find like when it gets to the winter, I just feel more tired, more drained. My energy's worse. Um, Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the likes. Right, if you want a free message, say me. You don't have to be a Gemini. It's just a full moon in Gemini. If you want to show any appreciation, you can drop a super chat. If you want a personal question, you can drop a super chat. If you want to book a read, I've got a brand new website with amazing reads on, and I'm going to be adding more as well. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you for the donation. Okay, so let's take a look. Are you a Gemini, Noah, or are you another sign? Um, okay. Okay. So you've got the wheel of life. So I think that it's a time for you to reflect where you are in your life, and to think about what you want to achieve in the next year because that was the card that came out. The wheel of So this is where you kind of do a reflection point on what you're achieving right now, what you want for your future, and if you're on the right track. Um, okay, let me see what else. Um, you do have the Fool and it's coming up reverse. So this is two things. Maybe right now you just kind of committed to your path, but remember, you do have to take risks. There's a difference between being a fool and not taking risks. So I think you need to reflect and ask yourself, are you caging yourself too much? Are you limiting yourself too much? Risks. Um, Six of Fire, moving towards victory, moving towards success. So let me see what this says. Um, I'm so. Let me just go down one sec. I'm so digging deep. Okay, so I think this is good. And similar to what someone else just put before, I'm doing the work. I think it was Luna. If you do the work, you're gonna be successful. But I think that is the message to Gemini specifically, which is the work has got to be done. The world is running us in circles. Our mind is running us in circles because we're not doing the work on us. When we go to war, when we deal with you, when there's no contest, there's none, and that's it. When we use our mind, when we there's no contest. It's Gemini's really been at war with themselves. They've been conflicted within themselves, and the world's been playing on that. The people around them's been playing on that, right? So I think for the Geminis who say, okay, enough's enough, um, and they kind of do the work, it is actually going to be victorious. In other words, you're going to move back into your authentic self. You're not going to be breaking yourself for the world. You're not going to be pandering to people. You're going to pull back in. You're going to work on you. You're not going to try to change anything else. That's it. So sometimes when people see the Fool, they're kind of like, they see that as being foolish, and it does depend. Like if I did a personal read, some cards with the Fool could mean the person is being foolish and reckless, and maybe they're being played for a fool. But the Fool can also be an amazing card. The Tower can be an amazing card. The Death card can be an amazing card. It really depends on the context and where the card is. So I think the message for you right now is I love this card. It's absolutely beautiful. This is about basically a full life, a complete life. And it's about basically doing you. In other words, taking your destiny back in hand, doing the work on yourself, taking risks, but calculated risks, smart risks, not just foolish, reckless risks, right? And if you do, you're going to be victorious. I think 2026 for you is going to be an amazing year. I feel like you're just gonna feel like you again. You're gonna feel really connected to you. You're gonna feel like the choices you're making are coming from for you. You know, I feel like a lot of Geminis, and I know this for me, we've let the world strip us. We've been doing things for the world. We've been doing things for other people. We've been letting people affect us. This is where we say, like, not my monkey, not my circus. And I think there's empathy, but I think we've showed too much empathy. I think there's always a room to put other people before yourself, but I think some Geminis have put people above themselves, and I think it's time to recenter. Okay. Thank you, Elisa. You had a gem in your other gem reading just posted. Yeah. So we have such a big high capacity as gems people want access. I know I have really been taking in what's in my energy. That's it. There you go. I know how smart you are. I've read for you before, and I know how smart Geminis are. And you just said it. You didn't just say it for you. You said it for all Geminis. You just said it. You know, we have such a high capacity, and people want access. What they want to do is demonize, but they want access. It's like with me, people are like, oh, you know, I don't think tarot's good. Will you do a read for me? You know, and it's like, didn't you just say tarot's not like, you know? Um, so yeah, but I do think 2026, like you said, people who don't know our energy, people who want access to our energy, people who watched us at our lowest point, wasn't nowhere to be seen, and now want to make a comeback now. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. I'm good, thanks. So yeah, but no bitterness either. It's just like we just don't care. Like, does any other Geminis feel like this? Where it's like, I don't care if you left, I don't care if you still I just don't care. You know, anyone else or just me? I'm not even just talking about Geminis in the room. I'm talking about collectively. Does anyone else just feel like I don't care? Like, too much has happened. No, it's not even like that. It's not even like a nasty not caring. It's just a genuinely like where you go through life and you're educated and you kind of like, you know, it's not even like a bitter like I just don't care, and you know it's more of a okay, it's calm. You know, I don't know. That's how I feel. I think the fact Uranus is in Gemini, Aqua is good at detachment. It's also Age of Aquarius. Um, but yeah, you know, we should start doing more astrology stuff. But you know what I might do? I'm not an astrologer, but what I might do is I might start doing videos within videos. So I did see a woman the other day who she did a podcast, and she's a really famous astrologer. And what I might do is some videos where I kind of add to what she's saying. You know, because there is people out here who do astrology and numerology and they give amazing advice. So I might add that section next year when I kind of collaborate, not in person. I mean, I can do that too, but I think that might be good. You know, because I think you're right. I think when you understand placements and energies and what's taking place, like you kind of not as flappy because you understand what's taking place. So yeah, we'll see. Let me just try and get the Yearlies because we're pressing. Also, if anyone wants their Yearly, it's still on half price at the minute. I'm going to be putting it up really soon though because I've been staying committed. Like if I say it's going up, it's going up. I'm not playing no more. But on my website at the top, there is the full moon read, but there's also the 2026 and it's half price, right? Just for anyone who wants it. You know, if you want to. And I think that that's another thing as well with Gemini's. Like we say what we mean what we say. And if you, okay, don't care. Like that's it, right? In other words, we need to commit to our own word. I do think for a period of time, Gemini's were like yapping, but we were doing the opposite of what we were saying. Now it's like if we say we're doing something, we just stick to what we said we were doing, and that's it. Keep it easy. Okay, right. Does anyone else want to read a message? We're using these cards. And if you want a super chat, you can use the tarot if you want, or them cards, either way. But the read I did today was like just a last minute. I wasn't even gonna do it, but through it, I was like, I've got to give this message to someone. Like I know my gems in general, but I was like, I've got to do this message. But I've been quite tired today. But if you check that message, I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, so Mystic Gem. Mystic Gem, nice name. Okay, so you're coming up as kind of stagnant, maybe in love or maybe just your life in general. I mean, the Eight of Fire can be when we're slowing down. It is December, so people are slowing down. It's not always bad to slow down. Sometimes we slow down and we can regroup and stuff like that. Um, but maybe what you need to think about is where your life is stagnant. Okay, so maybe eight of wands can be love. So maybe you're stagnant in love, or maybe you're stagnant in your. There's something in where you're stagnant. Okay, interesting. Yeah, you need to take action. This is for Mystic Gem, so you need to take action in some way. That it's coming up as like procrastination, messy energy, something like that. Does that make sense? I'm just throwing darts at this point. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, so it's kind of like you need to look at this area in your life to which you're stagnant. And I think it overwhelms you because Two of Pentacles reversed is kind of dropping the ball. It's also a person who's lost like balance within themselves or doesn't know how to balance that area. It could be a career, it could be love. Maybe it feels too big to confront. Um, but it's important to you. And the reason we say this is because it's a full moon and it's coming up. So it is important to you, you know. To us, but because they just feel too big to like deal with, right? It's like I can't right now, but you need to go there, whatever that is. Sorry, I'm cold. It's freezing cold at the minute. Um, yes, in love. Okay, so like I said, for the people in the room, I do personal reads. Check out the website. There's love reads, there's career, there's all different reads. So if you want help, again, not pushing. If you don't want to read, no problem. But if you want one, check it out. Okay, let me just get me drink. I think it can also be like I think with the things that have been going on in the world, a lot of people, the external world is overly consuming them. And I think the best thing you can reflect on is like, obviously, I think it was the pandemic and just all the things, but I think the smart people, and this is not to say don't pay attention to what's going on in the world, this is not to say ignore dickheads who are causing problems, real problems, but I feel like moving forward, try as much as possible to pull back into your own world, focus on your own energy. You can be aware of what people are doing and not pander and play along. You know, protect your peace, protect your energy, like pull back into your own world. Like, I feel like we do live in an age where it's just propaganda, it's just drama, it's like clickbait. Like, you don't have to tune into that. There's so much beauty, there's so much magic, there's so much to do. Um, I think maybe think about that before 2026, right? People are very toxic now, very toxic, very committed to just darker stuff. And I'd suggest stay as far away from those people as you can. It's not always easy. Sometimes they're in the environment, sometimes they're in the job. Maybe you're on social media, they come into the social media, but you don't have to pander, right? Bore people, bore, right? Click the like button, click the. I feel like I'm on fucking deal. Click the like button, click the like. It does make a difference though because when you click it, then other people it goes up, and then more people come in. See the way it's gone from like 4 to 17. So like clicking the like really does help. Same as when you watch me video, if you can just click it, if you can just share it, if you can just let whatever, right? That all helps. Um okay. But yeah, today, like, I've just felt exhausted, and I've really wanted to do the yearlies before, but I kind of want to really, really think about, the energy and make them good. I've got new software as well, so they'll be a bit different this year. Um, okay. What does SMH mean? D female unknown said SMH. What does that mean? Girl, don't be giving me short. Said I don't. I'm a millennial. I'm not Gen Z. What does SMH mean? We don't do slang. Well, I don't anyway. Hmm. Shake my head. I would have never got that. Mhm. Hmm. I remember when I was traveling and I was staying in a hostel and I was with, I don't know if it was Gen Z or the other one. I can't keep up. And I was with them and they were talking and I felt like I was an alien. I was just like, what are these people talking about? Because they were all the same age and I was like I'm like 38 now. But I'm sitting with them and I'm just like, I said, I'm gonna have to leave. I said, because I haven't got a clue what you were talking about. Like I was just, my brain was dying. Like they were just talking like in circles and like laughing, and I was like, I'm gonna go. No offense, but like, you know. Mm. I'm old school too. Laughs out, can't keep up with the new. No, the kids are funny in their own way, but sometimes if you sit with them, it's like they're just kind of different, right? They're just not the same as millennials. Like they're just different, right? They're a bit not right, right? Mm. But then they think that about millennials. They think the millennials are boring, and we think the same about the baby boomers. So, yeah, every generation thinks it's the shit, right? Everyone thinks they're better than everyone else. But I'm glad I'm a millennial. I would rather be a millennial, to be honest. Proud to be a millennial. I feel like I like being a millennial because, like, we knew what the world was before this world. And I think there is a beauty to that. I think the 90s was a very fun time to grow up in. So yeah, I would definitely say like, um, and I think millennials still have like brain cells, they still have common sense, whereas the generations that are coming up, like the cognition is declining further and further and further and further. So yeah, I think I'm, I'm glad I'm a millennial. Um, okay. But it's funny because sometimes I do sit there and think I'm 38. What the fuck? Like where did it go? Like where did it go? You know, I was so busy preparing for my life. It's nearly over. Gone. Anyone else? But I'm not too fussed. I think life is a journey, and I'm not like bothered about death or nothing like that. Like I'm not clinging to life or nothing like that. Like I hope when we die, we just go endless sleep, peace, whatever it was. I'm really not too fussed. I don't mind the journey; it's interesting, but I'm not too fussed about it all. Look at me, I sound like Scorpio. We're in Sag now as well. So obviously Mercury was in retrograde, but now Mercury's gone forward and it's gone out to Scorpio, and we're in Sagittarius season. But it can get a bit crazy in Sagittarius season. Your sex drive can get crazy. Your temper can get crazy. So just heads up, okay? Right. Okay. So, does anyone else want a message before I go? Because I can't stay long. I've got things I need to do. Because, like I said, tomorrow, I want to try to start the yearlies and we can start getting them out. And the other signs are kind of a bit pissed off. They're like, Elisa, where's Pisces? Where. So I want to make an effort to like do the other signs as well. I think I'll keep them each one to like 25 minutes, not big, long-winded, just all the same time frame, 25 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. But I know Gems are excited for 2026 to see what's going. Can you still see me, or it actually looks really good for me? Like it's really clear actually, which is rare because it's normally fucking terrible. But yeah, everyone seems fine. I thought I was going to come on and people were going to be like, "Oh my god, flapping," but no, people seem okay. I think the other side of the coin as well is like people are used to having problems now because a lot of people do have problems now. It's just the times we're in, so they're kind of comfortable in it. It's like, yeah, you know. Right, okay, I'm gonna go, right, because I just wanted to pop on, talk to you, but again, I'm gonna feed the energy that's feeding me. I don't mean to be rude when I say that. I'm just not gonna sit here trying to, do you want a free cup? Like, I'm not doing all that. I'm glad people are okay. I'm glad I came on for a little bit, and go check the read I've done on the channel. Like I said, you can check my website. It's in the bio. It's under the videos if you want to check the website. And is there anything else? There's a membership. So if I do weeklies, it's probably going to be in the membership this week because I'm going to be doing the yearlies. So for like £4, you can join the membership for a month and you'll get exclusive videos, so everyone can afford it. Um, and yeah, I'm just thinking about new content, and I want to get back to being consistent with the signs because, like I said, it's not fair. Like I know that I've got other followers who like they miss their sign. They're like, Lisa, like, so I'm gonna try my best. Okay, right? Love yous, and I'll see you soon.